Everybody out here talking about they want a new thing, a new thing. To the old flame calling saying, baby, we can work it out. What you talking about? Everybody out here talking about they trying to do things, trying new things, yeah. To the old flame calling saying, baby, we can work it out. What you talking about? I'm still in love, still in love, still in love. We can work it out, maybe talk it out. Still in love, still in love, still in love, still in love. Trying to work it out, while they walking out. Everybody tired of trying, sick and tired of people lying. Got a morning, but the devil behind it. Take heed. I ain't thinking I was blind. Thought if I bought them a diamond that they love would be timeless, but they declined it. Crazy. People already knows it, trying to find out who you stroking. Wanna be noticed cause they feelings hurt and broken, maybe. And that's how love can be stolen. Got them calling me in hope, leaving emojis. Got me giving brotherly roses. Take these. Everybody out here talking about they want a new thing, a new thing. To the old flame calling saying, baby, we can work it out. What you talking about? Everybody out here talking about they trying to do things, trying new things, yeah. To the old flame calling saying, baby, we can work it out. What you talking about? I'm still in love, still in love, still in love. We can work it out, maybe talk it out. Still in love, still in love, still in love. Trying to work it out, while they walking out. Everybody out here talking about they want a new thing, a new thing. To the old flame calling saying, baby, we can work it out. What you talking about? To the old flame calling saying, baby, we can work it out. What you talking about? To the old flame calling saying, baby, we can work it out. What you talking about? I'm still in love, still in love, still in love. We can work it out, maybe talk it out. Still in love, still in love, still in love. Trying to work it out while they walking out.
You are now tuned in to Hits 92.3, where we take great pride in personal expression of one's feelings, thoughts, or ideals. What you're getting ready to hear on this show are the opinions of the hosts and their guests, and they do not reflect the opinions of Hits 92.3 radio station, the brand, management, staff, their respective advertisers, parent companies, or affiliates. Now stay tuned as this show begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I can't believe I let you in and told you all my deepest secrets. You told me I'm expensive, but you treated me the cheapest. Thank God you let me go, I didn't know how much I needed this. I almost settled for you. Oh, think I just do what you do. Oh, and now your colors are true. Took me a while, but I knew I'm so disgusted with you. A bullet, not an arrow shot by Cupid. You really had me thinking I was dumb, naive and stupid. I'm done with these excuses. You'll never pull me through this again. I almost settled for you. Oh, think I just do what you do. Oh, and now your colors are true. Took me a while, but I knew I'm so disgusted with you. trust it with you.
Squeeze the day and get ready for a fresh twist. Introducing the best dirty lemonade. It's not just a beverage, it's a whole mood and a whole vibe. It's summertime in a bottle with a secret twist that's sure to lift your spirits. Perfect for those sun-drenched days or chill starlit nights. Ready for a little lemonade adventure? Visit www.bestdirtylemonade.com now to join the fun. Time to sip the magic.
What's up? All my truckers out there, I need y'all to be tuned in to All Hustle, No Fear each and every morning. We will be in your ear, keeping you awake, making sure you don't roll over that slow ass car in front of you, or you get to your destination safely, okay? Make sure you tune in, leave them lot lizards alone, and listen to All Hustle, No Fear each and every morning for 7 to 10 a.m., waking you up in the best way. All you got to do is download Hits 92.3 ATL's app in the iTunes store or the Android, Google Play, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Download it and listen. All of y'all CBD 492, Burger 495, Burger 49, we've got a hot body on the radio right now, sounding real good, giving us orgasms. Let us go ahead and tune in right now to Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. Over and out.
El celular suena, ella lo ignora. Con la amiga, pero ella anda sola. Soy tímido, pero yo le dije hola. De inmediato me juega como bandola. Bandolera inocente con pistola. Cara de mala pa' que nadie venga y joda. En mi mente ella está bailando lento. Encima mí, pero solo en mis pensamientos. Producto de mi imaginación. Producto de mi imaginación. Producto de mi imaginación. Now baby girl, you know this your song. Yeah. Little liquor courage got me thinking I'ma flourish, so I feel I'm sliding. She's drop dead and I'm dying. I swear to God I'm really trying. I feel I'm getting nervous and I see it getting further, so it's now or never, I'ma dive in. We locked eyes, God is watching. He got my back, he said I got him. So, listen here, baby, I ain't tryna go crazy. I just want a conversation that'll turn the penetration round. One, not disappoint, round two, I'll make a statement. You're just really fucking gorgeous in your eyes, it's an amazement. Después de eso me ignora. Mira para atrás y me pregunta a qué hora. Ahora, ahorita, depende del país que tú visitas. Producto de mi imaginación. Producto de mi imaginación. Producto de mi imaginación. Now baby girl, you know this your song. Yeah. La tengo suelta y me dice que me adora y me quiere explorar como Dora. Se pone ready, la chamaca no demora. Di que santa, mentirosa, bien hermosa. Es una vista como Puerto Rico tan maravillosa. Bien humilde, su nivel es otra cosa. Se mueve como diosa, yeah. Producto de mi imaginación. Producto de
I just want to run my business and do relationship with my friends. And that's it. That's it. That's it.
You are now tuned in to All Hustle and No Fear with your girl, the Hood Unicorn. Come on, let's go.
Back against the wall, last name against the ropes. Middle finger stretched, if you thinking it's a joke, tell my friend I'm about to blow, 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 about to blow.
Good morning, good morning, good morning to you, and you. Hello, hello, hello. How y'all doing out there? I am your girl, Sunshine Reigns, aka Griselda Blanca, aka Uni the Motivator, aka the Party Starter. But you tune in each and every morning because I am your Hood Unicorn, and I am here to wake you up in a positive way. Make sure that you know about the current events that are going on in the city and the world, and hopefully give you some comic relief at the beginning of your day, so that at the end of your day, you don't slap the hell out of somebody. That's my goal. That's all I'm here to do. And hopefully I do it, and I do it good, and I do it right, baby. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. How y'all doing, babies? How y'all doing? So we're going to get this thing-a-lang and popping and starting and everything like that. I'm trying to get on TikTok real quick. Y'all, I've got devices on devices on devices on devices. I'm talking about I got devices in front of me. What was that noise? I got devices to the side of me. I've got devices in front of me, to the left of me, to the right of me. I've got devices on devices right now. And it's really funny. I actually, so we had an intern, sorry, trying to get on TikTok, but first trying to silence myself. Okay. So we had an intern this weekend, and it was really cool. He was like 13 years old. We met him at, and when I say we, I mean Kels and myself. We met him at the Black Rhino a job fair that we did a couple of months ago or whatnot. And Kels made sure to keep in contact with some of the kids, and the ones that really stood out to her, I believe she went ahead and contacted them to find out if this was something they were interested in doing. The young man that came up here, one, I want to say absolutely, y'all are doing a really good job with your kids. Okay. Let me say this right now. I did not want a picture. I wanted to record. Why didn't it record? Why did it take a picture? I need to figure that out at the break. Okay. Sorry, y'all know I am my own engineer, and this morning, as always, all of my devices decided that they all wanted to do something different. One of them wanted to reset, the other one didn't want to turn on. So I'm just going through some things, and it's okay. We're gonna catch up. We're gonna get this thing-a-langing. As soon as we do, you won't even know that anything happened, and that's all that matters. So the young man that came, I was very excited by, one, how involved his mom was. His mom was talking to him. She was just trying to explain to him like little things that y'all think y'all know everything right now. And this is something I've been noticing a lot lately with parents and rearing of children. Do y'all expect that kids just have it all together because you have it all together, or because you think you have it all together? Do you really believe that you knew everything and was all, together mentally or whatever? You had life worked out? Because if you really feel like that, I think you're doing your kids a disservice in a way. And what I mean by that is, watching YouTube and watching Instagram, there are a lot of parents on there who are mad at their children because they feel like they kids think they know everything. Ain't that the point of being a kid? Last time I checked, children think they know every damn thing. And that's the whole point, is that we teach them that no, you're actually stupid. And I have to teach you some things so that you can survive through this world. I think we don't give our kids enough grace. Hold on. Okay. I don't think we give our kids enough grace sometimes in the learning process. And I think they deserve a lot more grace within their learning process. Okay. I appreciated and I really liked the way this particular mom was just very she was very loving with her child, but at the same time, she definitely let him know, I just told you this. She's just reiterating what I told you. And I'm loving it because I know that if it was my kids wouldn't listen to me neither. And they think I don't have nothing to say and I don't know anything. I think that's one of those reasons why outside people, that village that we talk about all the time, outside people are necessary to help us raise our kids, because kids aren't always going to believe that you know what you know and that you know what you know. And it takes somebody else that's not around them all the time that they can actually, believe it. And I give you a prime example. He was so cute. He had on his khaki shorts and a nice little buttoned up shirt or whatever, but I could tell he was so uncomfortable. And so I was like, you good? And he was like, nah, my mom made me wear this weird old outfit and I just wanted to be comfortable. And I was like, all right, so look, next time you come, you definitely wear what you want to wear, be comfortable, come in ready to work or whatever, and you're good. And he's like, see, Mom, I told you I could wear what I want. And I said, well, wait a minute. Because what your mom was doing was she was teaching you that when you go to a job or when you go to a job interview or whatnot, or your first time on the job, you want to dress for success. You want to dress for the culture of the job that you're at. And sometimes on that first day, you might be a little uncomfortable because you don't know the culture of that place yet. So you have to adapt, right? So your mom's not wrong. Your mom wasn't wrong. Okay. You definitely want to dress up and impress that first time you get there. Always remember, the first impression and the last impression are the two impressions that are the most longest lasting with the person. They will always remember the first time they met you, unless they're me, because I can't remember the first time I met none of y'all, and I'm not even trying anymore. But they will always remember the first time they met you, and they will remember the last encounter that they had with you. And if you don't believe me, die. What's the first thing somebody gonna say? Man, I remember the last time I seen him. I just seen him the other day. The last time I seen him, we was talking about some booty. You know what I'm saying? Like, it never fails. It never fails. People are always going to remember the ones that leave the most impression is that first time I met you and that last time I saw you. So make sure you are always trying to leave a lasting impression. And you never know when the last time you see a person will be the last time you see a person. Okay? So if you don't know the last time you see a person is going to be the last time you see a person, make sure every time you see people, you act right. You act accordingly. And I don't mean that being who you are is an act. I mean, just put the energy out in the world that you want that energy back. If you want to remember somebody in a positive way, make sure they're going to remember you in a positive way. That's all I'm saying. And it's just good. It's just good, It's just good morals. It's just good things to do. Make sure you teach your kids this. Like I said, it's okay, especially when they start getting teenagers. Around that 12 to about 22 age, they know everything. Okay? You gonna get that I'm grown. Okay? Listen, work through it. Work through it, parents. You know me as a parent. I'ma teach you if you grown or not. Okay? Pull that I'm grown on me, and I'm gonna give you a taste of what I'm grown is, because every grown person I know right now would trade places with a 15, 16, 17. All I gotta do is go to school. I just gotta listen to the teacher and go to class. Bitch, sign me up. Sign me up. I go to class and learn some things. Shoot, let's go. I like learning now. You know what I mean? But give them that grace to understand that they not there yet, okay? And just be nice to them. Be nice to them, because not all of y'all is nice to y'all kids, and that's weird. Like, how you not nice to something that came out of you? I never understood that. But anyways, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hopefully that was something somebody needed to hear. If it's not, I got something else for you real quick, because this was on my heart this morning too. I think I've said this before, but if I haven't, it's okay. If I have, it's okay too, because somebody new is listening and somebody need this word, right? So I was asked one time, how is it that you are able to walk in your truth? How is it that you're able to be authentically you? And my response was, I don't care about anybody else's opinion of me. I need to preface this with, I went to 5 different high schools. I don't know how many elementary schools I went to, but my mom definitely was a leaf in the wind. My mom did not put roots down for a very long time. As a matter of fact, I think Texas, where she's living at right now in this actual location, is the longest she's ever lived in one spot my whole life. You know, being with my husband was the first time that I had the same address when it came time to renew my license. As a matter of fact, I think I need to renew my license again next year. I've renewed my license twice with the same address with my husband, something my mom wasn't able to really do for me, which was to provide me with some stability. Not the way that sounds, just a home stability. My mom liked to move. We moved around and she didn't give a. But because of that, I don't think I got the same peer group that a lot of other people got. You know what I mean? I didn't have those friends that I grew up with since I was in elementary school all the way to high school. I didn't care about how you felt about me or what you thought about me, because I understood that it's quite possible I'll never see you again. Next year, I might not even be at this school. So whoever it is that I am, this is the person that's going to follow me around, not these other people. And I'll admit, I think growing up in that lifestyle or that belief is a very big reason why I am the way I am. I don't have jealousy tendencies like other people do. And I think it's because I don't feel like people are mine. But that's because I've never had anybody for long periods of time where I've claimed them in a way. If this makes sense, drop some comments. If it don't make sense, drop some comments and just let me know I'm the weird one. Okay? I don't mind being the weird one. But anyway, saying all of that to say, because of my upbringing, because of the fact that I moved around so much, because of the fact that people came in and out of my life, whoever it was that I felt I wanted to be authentically, I was able to walk in that. What I'm saying to you is, if this is something that you want of yourself, if you want to walk in yourself authentically, if you want to be who you are, regardless to what anybody else thinks, and this is on so many levels. If you have a dream but you don't want to do it because you scared about how your husband gonna feel, or how your wife gonna feel, or how your kids gonna feel about it, you got to walk this life for you, baby, and they got to accept you and love you for you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we don't do things because we are concerned about the people around us and how they're going to feel, how they're going to respond, what they are going to think. They just got to get on board, baby. If they love you, they will get in your boat with you. If they don't, ride out without them. Who are you? What is it that you want? Who is it that you want to be? Baby, if you want to go travel the world, please do not wait for somebody else to get their ticket to go with you. Get up and go, and do not allow the people around you who invoke fear because they haven't done it, refuse to do it, and will never do it. Don't let them stop you. Get up and go experience life. We only got one chance to live this life. And like I just said before, you don't know the next time that this is the last time that you gonna get to see somebody or be seen by somebody. So why are you waiting to be your absolute best person that you want to be? Why are you waiting to live the life you want to live? For everything that my mom is, I love my mom abundantly. And when I tell you one thing that I admire about my mom so much is that she is a risk taker. She has no fear. She will get up and do it because she wants to. And that was something that I took with my, like, that's embodied in me. Right? But there are things that I've watched about my mom as well. And I'm just like, you know what? Those are things that I don't want to embody. As a person, I want to try to do something different. There's nothing wrong with that either. Get out there and do something, y'all. Get out there, enjoy life, be the person you want to be. I think my mom truly does like what she does for work, but I don't always think she was happy with it. And because of that, I cannot give you 40 hours, 50 hours, 60 hours of my week and not love what I'm doing. I've got to love it, y'all. Do y'all know I dreamt about this station last night? Mind you, it was bad dreams because I dreamt that this doggone teleprompter just was too heavy and fell over and broke my camera and the teleprompter. I kept having that. It was just reoccurring over and over all night long. And I woke up about 4 times in the middle of the night trying to reset my dream. You ever tried to reset a dream? Wake up, flip over, put your body in a different position, try to reset your dream, hoping you get something different. It didn't. I came right back. I walked right back here in this station and found this thing on the floor every single time I went to sleep last night. But really what that was excitement. I've got a new toy and I like it. And my brain is just focused on it right now. And it's just weird how it came out. It came out with fear. And I ain't like that, but whatever. It is what it is. Y'all, good morning. We about to go ahead and go to a quick break today. Yeah, duh. We about to go to a break real quick. I'm sorry. I had to reset. My brain didn't catch. I had to reset. But it is Wednesday, and on Wednesdays, we have currency conversations. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned for that. We also have, you don't say, and we got some things going on in it, man. First of all, okay, under currency conversations, we gonna talk about Trey Songz. And if you heard me a couple of weeks ago, I was like, I stand with Kiki. Okay, I believe everything Kiki said about Trey Songz. Once Kiki said it, but I hadn't heard anything from other people before. But once I heard Kiki say what she said, I didn't need nobody else to come out. Even if there was people that came out, I believe Kiki. I do. And if you don't know who Kiki is, that's Kiki Palmer. And don't worry, we're going to talk about it. But where there's smoke, there's always fire. There's going to be a surviving R. Kelly, a surviving Trey Songz documentary on Netflix or Hulu soon. Okay, I don't know if Peacock, I don't know if Amazon Fire TV or Tubi could pick this up as far as I'm concerned, but there will be a surviving Trey Songz, and we're going to talk about it. We also going to talk about Shark Tank and how you get a restraining order from a shark. Where they do that at? So we're going to talk about that. And we also have Bye Bitcoin. Y'all, it's been a lot of people that do Bitcoin and that are Bitcoin CEOs, CFOs, and miners and all kind of stuff. Like folks with a lot of, they don't have a bit, they got a lot of bit, right? Them folks with a lot of Bitcoins, they falling off. Just ever so slowly, they falling off by different reasons. And the conspiracy theorists in me don't necessarily believe what y'all telling me, but I'm just gonna report what I see. Okay. Later on in the day with You Don't Say, we've got a TikTok block. There is a state that is trying or has gone through with blocking TikTok. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned for that. We'll see. Listen, y'all. I know y'all think it's a lot of good men are hard to find. And if they are out there, they either gay, in jail, or they already got somebody. But if you find somebody that already got somebody, let's not take her out. Let's not take the other woman out because you want her man. But we're going to talk about that, okay? We're going to talk about that. And the last thing I got is called, well, since you know everything, since you got your degree and you know everything, we got a teacher that just, you don't say. So are you a teacher or a doctor? I want to know. You know what I mean? Like, tell me, just let me know so I can treat you the way you need to be treated. Because you talking about kid like you a doctor and you don't have a PhD, ma'am. You're a teacher. Stay in the teacher's place. That's all I'm saying. Of course, if we have time, we'll answer some of your questions with Ask the Hood. But if not, we still do good. And y'all gonna have some fun, okay? So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned right here on Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. I'm your girl, Sunshine Reigns. And hey, guess what? If you need something to do this weekend, it's a Art and Spark weekend. Come on, kick it with me and get sparky. Where my tokers at? Let's put some smoke in the air. This Saturday, we're puffing and painting. Visit Art in Spark to reserve your seats for our next sesh. And you already know your favorite host with the most, the Hood Unicorn, will be in the building. Follow Art in Spark on Instagram to see this week's masterpiece. Puff, pass, bring in a friend. Make sure you can sit together with our new reserved seating. Pick your painting spot from our seat map at checkout. But don't wait. Make sure you reserve yours before they're gone. Visit www.artspark.com for more information. That's Art and Spark on Instagram and www.artinspark.
Welcome to Freedom Summer. Timeless liberty.
Back when Florence meant Alabama, not Italy. Back when Huntsville wasn't really too into me. Back when Lax and Priestess ran the streets, them fleeces was up my sleeve. My jeans, they kept the crease, you know I was a beast. Riding with Miller and Miller brother Caprice. We pull up on Kendrick, I know his mama would cook a feast, to say the least. We had a place for our official sacrificial beliefs. Skipping school with them freaks. Tell the truth, my mama wouldn't let me get braids. She didn't want me stereotype my last day of 10th grade. Back when the IG page couldn't put you on stage. Back before Boosie said he a pussy, you find a 20, man, that shit just had me amazed. Back when doing dirt meant at least somebody was getting paid. Nowadays, these niggas doing dirt just for likes on their page. Man, is this a phase? Back when Bull used to have me in the projects for days. Underage and smoking weed blazed. Before Tip and Jeezy was let out they cage, man, we was outcasts all day. Mike Jones, Paul Wall, 8, Ball, MJG, Big Snoop Dogg, Drake, Pop. Before anyone said I said I was a thot. Before Lean and Rock, before we ever motorbike with Young Jock. Before they could snatch it on Napster. Before they would classify a classic album the day after. Before Bush had natural disaster.
Television had caught Kanye giving them backlash for the black African mishappenings. Before skinny jeans was happening, before Obama picked the cabinet, before 100K followers was deemed adequate, before pursuing genuine interest was adamant. These days couldn't fathom it. These days rappers lack talent, passion, and good management. Doing a balancing act on a mannequin. Strict diet, hamburger sandwiches, late night packaging cannabis. Jack boy scrambling, ambulance can't come fast enough. Them second chances don't come, that first one don't pass it up. Talking back before I knew an hourglass could move fast as fuck. I was legit sitting in my room thinking life wasn't adding up. Would I be young forever? Would I die standing up?
Keep on living, young nigga, keep on living.
The only cure for the struggle is just the hustle. Just left the coldest winter, please welcome the freedom summer. We free of pain, pride, and depression. Self-esteem and depression. Free of whack rappers disrespecting the legends. Free of ads and dimensions. Free of fake news. Free of them tiki torch, all-right shit-faced bastards. Free of being scared of the rapture. You ain't right with God, you better get right. We watching out for midnight, that's 12. And we ain't even doing nothing wrong, and that's what's wrong. We freeing ourselves, and that won't take long. Be yourself, love yourself, embrace the OGs. Respect the CEO to the manager, to security to the janitor. One love, easy.
Freedom, 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 freedom.
This Freedom Summer. Want to welcome y'all.
Best Dirty Lemonade provides the euphoric effects of recreational cannabis consumption without the health risks associated with smoke inhalation and hangover effects of alcohol consumption. Best Dirty Lemonade offers a fresh, superior taste to the typical THC-infused beverage.
Like Khloe Kardashian face, finding all the ways to dodge or dismay. I've been through the fire, flames, etc. They came and went, involved in these combustions like I'm blazing. Can't amaze it when I'm catching on. They missed the beat, but now they catching on. I bring the heat, but I got a curve, a call to catch her off. Another sign that's hit another line drop, bringing off, clear the base. Finna roll with pitches like I'm Carl Croft. This a wonderful life. I come alive with the stars. With what I run from the night. Sci-fi ghosts. Turn the cake off TV rolls. TNT, the bomb. When this CD blows, it's like everything I ever wanted is coming. I promise, but I'm lying. Son of game like Austin in his prime. Justin Jefferson, Jamar chasing all my goals like I'm teed up. Check me or I gritty in the zone like. Fly at the sky, I'ma shine like a star do. Gotta make plays, run it up like a boss do. Pull strings like a boss do. Heavy is the head, hold the crown as I walk through. Fly as the sky, I'ma shine like a star do. Gotta make plays, run it up like a boss do. Pull strings like a boss do.
It's the boss, the Mac, smelling like some pack, coming through the back, and they going crazy when we running. This ain't that. But that ain't this, me and Joey like Kobe Shaq. Hey man, this 4 summers running, we ain't never gon' stop running shit. Bench players talking, knowing all they do is run and sit. I've been having dreams, it's me, Hakeem with double colorness. Had to sit back and let this rap shit get fun again. Oh dog, I'm back but I ain't never leave. The same nigga just came back in here with better weed and some cheddar cheese. Tell him check the board. I don't know how many times I told him check the score. Tryna scratch me out the records like I'm Reggie B. How they gon' try to steal the swag when I'm already me? We catchin' plays like Randy Moss, it ain't false. If you wanna learn, I can show you how to be the boss.
Fly at the sky, I'ma shine like a star do. Gotta make plays, run it up like a boss do. Pull strings like a boss do. Heavy is the head, hold the crown as I walk through. Fly as the sky, I'ma shine like a star do. Gotta make plays, run it up like a boss do. Pull strings.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is All Hustle, No Fear on Hits 92.3. And every morning you wake up with us because we rock your mic.
Mm-hmm. How big is your mic, Sunshine?
Big enough to interview you with.
Yes. If you are in Atlanta and you would like an interview right here on All Hustle No Fear, all you got to do is go to allhustlenofear.com and book an interview. Or if you're out of town and you still want to be on All Hustle No Fear, you don't have to be in town to do an interview with us. Like, we do virtual interviews as well. So just, go to the website and say you want to come on and let's make this thing shake. So one of the things that I had said to the folks on Instagram, because Instagram is watching, first of all, shout out to Between Magic and Dreams. He's got a book on Amazon. My son loved it. Okay. You can go on allhustlenofear.com, go to the books, to the book club, and his book is there in our book club as well. Okay. So make sure you pick up Between Magic and Dreams. He said that next month in Atlanta, they got something called, what's it called? Because my arm ain't long enough. I can't scroll up to see what you said. It's called Black Nerdcom, Urban Nerdcom. So something like a MomoCon, but Urban Nerdcom. Okay. All my black nerds out there, y'all know we always looking for our tribe. We looking for our people. This sounds like we can find our people there. Okay. So tag me in this so I can find out what this is. Cause I definitely want to see what's up, especially if y'all wearing costumes and y'all dressing up. I'm all for it. I'm all for to dress up. Halloween should not be once a year. It should be at least quarterly. Okay. The other thing I said while we was on break too, and I just got to say this real quick. I miss the days where dudes wore baggy pants. And I'm not talking about like baggy where they was on like, way below their waist and stuff. I'm talking about the ones that fit, but they just had a little give to them. You know what I mean? Because right now, I don't like the fact that, and I'm only talking about straight men. Gay men, y'all, I'm not for y'all. Y'all do what y'all do for y'all, right? But for straight men, I'm just saying, I don't like looking at y'all and thinking you got to shimmy into your pants, right? I don't want to see no man with no pants on and it look like he got to pull them from the bottom because his, when they tight at the bottom and you can't get your foot through it. I don't like that. I don't want to see you try to, shimmy to pull your pants up and down. I don't like that. Anytime your ass is so fat, you gotta what Beyonce say? You gotta wiggle in it. That's not cute. Go get a pair of jabots. Go get a nice pair of garbots and put those on. I'd love to see a dude in some Manichi again. What happened to Karl Kani? Where is Karl Kani when you need him? A guy with some nice Kangos on, some Karl Kanis and a nice Kango hat or something like that. And some I'm so old. You know what I mean? Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. All right, whatever. Teacher Nitra, is it you too? You remember them? Remember when they used to dress like that? I miss that. Now y'all look like y'all shopping in my section. And I'm looking at you like, this nigga do squats. He got a BBL. Like, y'all niggas' ass is fatter than mine, and I don't like this. Anyways. All right, y'all. It's time for Currency Conversations. And our first story today is we're talking about Shark Tank. We are talking about Shark Tank. So here we go. Damon John, the founder and CEO of FUBU. FUBU had nice pants. FUBU had nice pants. FUBU had, what I'm saying? They were for us, by us. Remember when LL Cool J, Ladies Love Cool James, would be rocking the FUBU with his nice little Kango hat? He looked nice. And I could still tell he was thicker than a Snicker. Then you got old boy walking around, that dude who be dancing and stuff. He got all these tight ass clothes on, dancing all around your food and stuff. I'm not into that. I'm just not. Bring back the old way dudes dress. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna come back. Everything come full circle. Right now, y'all just dressing like them niggas in the 70s. Everybody was zesty. I don't care. Y'all talk about the 70s. They look like they was pimping. I don't care. Men in the 70s look like they was zesty as fuck. Okay, they were zesty as hell in the 70s, and now y'all dressing zesty as hell again. Okay, if you hadn't seen the Boondocks, Aaron already told y'all was gonna be walking around here, give me that thug of love, or whatever he was saying, wearing dresses and man purses and everything like that. Where is Damon? Come back to FUBU. Come back to FUBU. All right, my bad. That was my rant for today. Here we go. Damon John. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, Damon John, the founder and CEO of FUBU, has filed a restraining order against former Shark Tank contestants Al Bubba Baker, his wife Sabrina, and his daughter Brittany. The restraining order petition. In the restraining order petition, John alleges that the Bakers have been harassing and stalking him since he invested in their company, Bubba's Bod, on Shark Tank in 2014. John claims that the Bakers have been sending him threatening emails, calling and harassing phone calls, and showing up at his home and office unannounced. John also alleges that the Bakers have been spreading false and defamatory rumors about him, including that he is a con man and that he stole their company. The restraining order hearing is scheduled for June 10th. So this was a couple of days ago. I need to find out what happened. The Bakers have denied John's allegations, calling them false and defamatory. In a statement, the Bakers said, "We are shocked and saddened by Damon John's allegations. We have never threatened or harassed him, and we have never spread false rumors about him. We are confident that the truth will come out in court." The restraining order petition is the latest development in a long-running feud between John and the Bakers. In 2015, John sued the Bakers for breach of contract, alleging that they had failed to meet the terms of their agreement with FUBU. The case eventually settled out of court. The Bakers also had their own legal troubles. In 2016, Bubba Baker was arrested on charges of domestic violence, and he was later acquitted of those charges. The restraining order petition is a significant development in the ongoing feud between John and the Bakers. If the restraining order is granted, it would prevent the Bakers from contacting John or coming within 100 yards of him. It would also prevent them from spreading false or defamatory rumors about him. Y'all, I believe this is a case of you did not read the contract. I don't know why. I don't have this is all allegedly. But I really believe this. They're saying you stole my company. I almost can guarantee y'all there's some sort of clause in there that if they don't make a certain amount, if they don't pay something, if they don't do something, then he has a contingency to make sure he get his money or make sure he come out right. Look, people who are venture capitalists don't want to lose. So they find ways to pad it so that they still come out on top. They not just giving you money hoping you succeed. They giving you money so that you can succeed and they make more money. Or if you don't succeed, at least they ain't lost. Otherwise, why do it? And I believe these people done fucked around and found out. You know what I'm saying? I think that's exactly what happened. They messed around and found out. And they thought, well, just because he one of us, you know, that maybe it's going to, no, baby. That's not how it's going to work. That's not how it's going to work. He want his money. And y'all trying to call him and harass him about why he did whatever it is he did. I don't think y'all going to win. Y'all need to go to court. Calling him ain't gonna win. Going to court is what's gonna win. That's all I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying? All right, so let me go ahead and put this up here right now, just so y'all see what Blurred said. Keke Palms be spitting them facts. Y'all remember that while I read y'all this story, okay? Listen to this. I promise y'all, where there's smoke, there is fire. You are not going to tell me that all of these people felt and experienced the same thing with this person, and all of them is wrong. So Trey is at it again, y'all. On June 2nd, 2023, a woman filed a $10 million lawsuit against Trey Songz, alleging that he groped her breast and exposed her at a pool party in Connecticut in 2013. The woman, who's using the pseudonym Jane Doe, claims that she was at a pool party with her friends when Songz approached her and asked for a picture. She says that after the picture was taken, Songz grabbed her breast and exposed her to his friends. Doe says that she was shocked and humiliated by the incident and that she has suffered from emotional distress ever since. Okay, first of all, why is Trey Songz walking up to people and asking them, can he get a picture? Ain't it supposed to be the other way around? Like, ain't it supposed to be, oh my God, it's Trey Songz. Can I please get a picture of you, Trey Songz? Ain't supposed to be like, yeah, baby, come on, bring it in. And cheese, and go. But if you the celebrity, the only thing I'm thinking is this person had to be bigger celebrity than him, or she was somebody that, you know, other folks knew and he wanted a picture with her. Because why would you just want a picture with some rando? That's my first thing. That's my first question. Okay. My second question is, ladies, I get it. It's Trey Songz. I get it. You embarrassed. But I'm going to need a lot more of y'all to start hauling off and slapping fire from these niggas when they do wrong shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need y'all to go ballistic ASAP, because the fact that this happened in 2013, and you just now suing in 2023, we should have heard about this on TMZ back in 2023. It should have been like the elevator incident. It should have been a whole Trey Songz got hit upside the head with a bottle. Why did Trey Songz get hit upside the head with a bottle? He know what he did. He grabbed my titty. Same thing when you working at a job. If your boss is groping you, putting his hands on you, whatever, grab him back. And when folks be like, oh my God, why did you grab him? He know why. He knows exactly why. He did it too. I thought this was you do me, I do you. You know what I'm saying? I would have kicked Trey Songz. I don't give it. Trey Songz would have been singing after this, because the way I would have hauled off and hit them huevos. You know what I'm saying? Songz has denied the allegations, calling them false and defamatory. His lawyer, David A. Schwartz, said in a statement that the lawsuit is nothing more than a money grab, and Songz looks forward to clearing his name in court. This is the latest in a series of troubles for Songz. In 2016, he was accused of rape by a woman in Las Vegas. The case was eventually dropped due to lack of evidence. In 2018, he was sued by a woman that claimed he punched her in the face at a nightclub. Oh! Who is this nigga? Is this baby R. Kelly? What is going on? And that case is still pending. The lawsuit against Songz is the latest in a wave of sexual misconduct allegations against celebrities. In recent years, dozens of men have been accused of sexual misconduct, including Harvey Weinstein, need to be a movie about him, Bill Cosby. Yeah, okay, I'm on the fence about Bill Cosby, because somebody done tried to sue Bill Cosby again, talking about something that he did on a night in 1965. And my thing is, tell me 3 other things that you did in 1965, ma'am. Because you asked me when did I have a period last month, and I can't tell you the day my period started on, let alone to tell you what happened on October 13th, 2015. But you can tell me what happened in 1965, and I get it. Somebody is like, it was a traumatic event. Okay, well then why wasn't you traumatized enough to come out when these other heifers came out 5 years ago? Why you ain't jump in with them? Why you had to wait till now and try to jump in? Leave Pawpaw alone. Please leave Pawpaw alone. I really do mean this. Leave Pawpaw alone. Please leave Pawpaw Bill alone. Okay. The allegations have led to national conversation about sexual harassment and assault and have inspired the Me Too movement. It remains to be seen the lawsuit against Trey Songz, how it will be resolved. However, it is clear that these allegations against him have been a damage to his reputation. He has been dropped by several endorsement deals and his music has been removed from some streaming services. What music has he made? Other than that horrible ass Power intro, tell me another song he has made since him, Weezy, Drake, and Nicki Minaj was all on the same, was all on Young Money. Because he ain't did nothing since Young Money. I'd wait. Tell me a Trey Songz song. The lawsuit is also likely to have a chilling effect on other women who may have been victims of sexual misconduct by Songz or other celebrities. Okay, so let me tell you something. I don't do that, teacher. Not I'll defend Bill, but these other niggas did it. I'm not saying Bill didn't do it. What I'm saying is, y'all, look, I'm gonna need y'all. Ladies, we talking about a lot of cocaine and a lot of drugs in the 60s and 70s. That's not 30 years ago. That's 50 years ago. No, that's 60. That's damn near 60 years ago. Because if he did something in 65, I was born in 82. That's 40 years, 82. So 72 makes 50 years. 62 make God doggone 60 years. Baby. Remember a recipe from 60 years ago. I want you to. Okay. And again, I'm not saying that I don't believe these women. I'm just saying it's got to be a statute somewhere, a statute of limitations on something. But listen to this. Okay. So listen to this lady. She did her due diligence on Trey Songz. Not only that, the guy who's doing this video, I really like him, and I think I might try to find him to get him on the show. I like what he's saying as well. So here, check this video out. I found this video about it. Here we go.
What the fuck Trey Songz do? It's fucking everybody. I don't know if I want to learn anymore, man. I hate this series. I fucking hate this series. I'll be right back. Yo.
Once upon a time in Hollywood.
2012, Trey Songz allegedly slaps a woman with a water cache at a strip club, leaves her with a black eye. 2016, he pleads guilty to 2 misdemeanor charges for punching a Detroit police officer, but also throwing a microphone that injures the cameraman. 2017, Keke Palmer goes public with her allegations against Trey Songz, where she says he tried to sexually intimidate her to be in a music video. Says he recorded her without her consent after he found her hiding in a closet because she was so afraid of more conflict with him. And then she also says, and I quote, "Just because you give someone food and alcohol and throw in a little sexual intimidation does not mean they will buckle."
That's how you know me and Keke Palmer ain't friends, because that couldn't have been my homegirl. Don't let these jokes fool you. Me and some Goonies will have to come to your crib. Oh, shit!
Trey Songz is arrested at his home in LA after a felony domestic violence allegation. The woman in question, Andrea Buera, says that he choked her, he threw her down, and he punched her in the face. She said, and I quote, "I wasn't your first victim, but I'm hoping to be your last."
I bet there's still gonna be people in my comments talking about where's the proof. Y'all are some goofies. Y'all are really some goofies. I hope y'all don't have sisters or daughters.
Same year, a woman named Johora Jeffries goes to party at Diddy's house, meets Trey there, and her and Trey and her friends end up going to a nightclub. At the nightclub, she says he essayed her with his fingers. She said that in fear of experiencing more abuse and violence, she started recording him when they got back into his car. He was so intoxicated that he ended up trying to snatch the phone from her hand, and then they stopped the car. Him and his driver ended up pulling her out of the car, basically dragging her out onto the street.
Where are y'all brothers? Y'all don't got no brothers? No, you don't got no guy friends? How does this go unchecked for so long? It couldn't be me. I want to fight when somebody don't put the cap on the peanut butter properly. This is crazy.
Side note, is it just me or does Trey Songz look like a malnourished Carmelo Anthony? I slapped the fire out of Trey Songz.
21. Dylan Gonzalez, a women's basketball player, tweets the following. Trey Songz is an R-word. Lord forgive me, I couldn't hold that in another year. See you in 2022. She also says that all of the allegations coming forward about him make her relive her PTSD about being R-worded.
I really had no idea about any of this. This is crazy. I'm no longer streaming any of his songs. Oh, wait a minute. He ain't have a good song since I was in college. Bum ass.
Early 2022, he's involved
God
in
damn,
a
it's still
lawsuit where
going?
a woman who says that she dated him consensually was essayed by him at a party at his house in 2016. She says that after the essay happened, she called an Uber and he saw her so distressed, he took her to the hospital. At the hospital, her injuries were so severe that she required backdoor surgery, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, when they throw the book at his bitch ass, he gonna need backdoor replacement. Cause it's gonna be reused over and over. Oh, you a pretty one. I ain't even gonna wait for him to drop the soap. This one's mine.
Same year, a woman comes forward saying that in 2013, Trey Songz
actually
met her at a VIP tent, pulled her bikini top down, and said, "Titties out in the open."
Before we get to the end of her video, I just want to say something to the weirdos that are gonna hop in the comment section. The people that think I'm doing this for clout, I'm talking to you. When you write things like that in a comment section for a video like this, what you're telling us is that you're picking a side. Because any real man would realize what I'm doing here. I'm literally giving women the voice that they should already have. I have a platform that I have built up doing other things other than this. But this is me allowing them to raise their voices. Because that's what men should do. While you're on the other hand doing what? Exactly? And with that, let the women speak.
For legal reasons, this is all alleged, of course, but how do y'all feel about this? Because I think this man is the scum of the earth, to be completely honest.
Well, I'll tell you what I think about it. I think that if the guy from that 70s show is going to jail for graping people, I think they coming for your black ass, Trey Songz. I think they coming for you, dog. They coming. They coming for you, Trey Songz. The women said they tired of this shit. They coming for you, dog. You going to ass pound in prison. Not no club fed. You going to ass pound prison.
What you done started. Ooh, na-na. Oh, na-na. Look what you done started. Trey, you can't hide. That video took 5 minutes. It was 5 minutes worth of shit Trey Songz done did to women. You cannot tell me that Kiki was wrong. You can't tell me everybody was like, oh, Kiki just talking. No, you can. Where there is smoke, there is fire. And when I tell you, when it comes to Trey Songz, it is a motherfucking bushfire happening right now. Okay, this thing is like what happened in Canada. Okay, it is just spreading across the whole state. Trey Songz gonna fall. Trey Songz gonna fall, and at least he know how to cut hair, because at least he'll have a job in prison, because he can go work in the barber shop. If you don't know, Trey Songz used to be a barber. He can go back and be a barber in jail, because that's where he need to be, because this is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous that this many people have said something about him and he has yet to be indicted. Like, you shouldn't be able to just keep paying people off and paying them to go away and paying them to be quiet. You still did you still broke a law. Same thing with Cuba Gooding Jr. You shouldn't be able to settle out of court. This is still a criminal offense. You attacked somebody, sir. You should not be able to pay to get away. I just don't think so. I don't think that that's right. I don't. All right, so here's our next story. I call this Bye Bye Bit. Bitcoin millionaire who was found after being missing for over a decade. The man, who has not been identified, was reportedly a co-founder of a cryptocurrency company. He disappeared in 2011, shortly after the company went bankrupt. At the time, he was believed to be in possession of a large amount of Bitcoin. The man's identity was finally revealed last week, after he was arrested by the FBI on charges of money laundering. He's accused of using his Bitcoin to purchase luxury goods and property, including a $10 million mansion in Miami. He must not have been missing that bad if y'all found him in Miami. He was out in the open. Y'all talking about these folks is disappearing and they dying and they committing or other folks is killing. No, some of them is just hiding in plain sight and don't got time for y'all foolishness. Now, it ain't his fault that y'all fell for the okie doke and he took all y'all money. That was what he was doing. He was trying to make come up with the come up. Hope he put something away. Because, baby, you need money in jail. If you don't need money nowhere else, you definitely need money in damn jail. That's for sure. Because you ain't gonna make it without money in jail. You might be able to make it on the outside without some money. But in jail, that ramen means something. All right, y'all. We about to go ahead and go to another break real quick. But when we get back from this break, we've got You Don't Say. And when I tell you some of these you don't says is like, what? You don't say. I can't believe that. So you can when you tune in. Come right back. This is All Hustle No Fear right here on Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio.
You're tuned in to Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. Go over to your Play Store and download Hits 92.3. Don't want to miss your favorite show? Click that tab in the top left-hand corner and set the alarm. You'll never miss another episode. Love all of the shows and can't decide? Then scroll down and rate Hits 92.3 and also leave a message for your favorite radio personality, letting them know what an amazing job they're doing. While you're at it, go over to our Instagram page and follow us on Hits 92.3.
Braxton go crazy. Hold me down, love, my love, and I will follow you to the moon and the stars above. Make it rain and shower you with my love, my love, my love, my love. Tell me, Lord, will you be around when I'm feeling low, when my heart is hurting? Cast another stone and uplift the burden. At times I'm not for certain. Deep down inside my soul I'm searching, feeling like I'm worth it. Trying to paint the picture perfect. Feeling so much pain inside, it's hard to mind and I try. Holding on and hanging in with tears in my eyes. Look at me, love, look what your love has done to me. Feeling like I'm over the edge, feeling like I'm incomplete, feeling like I'm in too deep, feeling like I just can't take it, feeling like I'm trying to keep it open, looking, trying to catch the break, feeling like I'm going down deep with a splash and then I drown, feeling like I can't get enough, feeling like I had enough. What do we do with hustle go? Hustle go when they turn to stone. The feeling when we crash and burn. Do we stay in love or do I love adjourn? Hold me down, love, my love, and I will follow you to the moon and the stars above. Make it rain and shower you with my love, my love, my love, my love. Love me, baby, give me love, for better or for worse. I've been going through some things and deep inside the pain it hurts. Know the feeling of being down, looking up to see the ground. Trying my best to stay composed, feeling like I'm lost and I can't be found. Living day by day to see mama smile. Give me love in the name of love, no giving up, no giving in. Can I call when I'm feeling down and I need a friend? Can I depend? I've been turned on with shoulders cold, trying to make it through this rocky road. But the fuck is love when I feel alone? On a freight train, run away long, long. My heart, you stole it, broke it, deep for the night, my kryptonite. Hearts of men trying to make it right. Hearts of love, we can fight or flight, popping up my heart. my bit neglect. Love say I'm nothing left with no affection. What do we do with hustle gold? Hustle gold when they turn to stone. The feeling when we crash and burn. Do we stay in love or do I love a turn? Hold me down, love, my love. And I will follow you to the moon and the stars above. Make it rain and shower you with my love, my love, my love, my love. Hold me down, love, my love. And I will follow you to the moon and the stars above. Make it rain and shower you with my love, my love, my love, my love.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Pep Talk with Tay. Join me on Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio, Wednesday nights for the Pep Talk with Tay show, where information, motivation, music, and more. Tune in, don't miss out.
In the Midwest, nothing is given, everything is earned. Hardworking blue-collar individuals sticking together. Shop WeMidwestKids.com.
Can we link up tonight? Drink some rock and Sprite tonight. My pussy is super tight. Couple years without taking pipe. I am squirting back to back. I made a mess over the floor. Moaning out loud, the neighbors banging on my door. But the pounding ain't gon' get it. You gotta put your tongue all up in it. Give me a better feeling, shy fucking your brain. You know you like it. Stop holding back, baby boy, don't try to fight it. Got a little insane. Orgasm riot. I'm an Aries, baby daddy, you a Pisces. I'd rather make love than get a quickie. Love it when you're on top, go slow in me. And when we make love, it's a hell of a drug. I'm addicted to you like I'm a coke fiend now. Put it in your face, know you like the way it tastes. The way I scream your name in your ear, I wanna sing. Ooh, right there, don't stop, daddy. Feeling so good, riding you like a caddy. Beat it up like a porn star actor. Slurp it up, stimulate from my reaction. You know I like it rough, handcuffing me in action. So choke me up on your back, I do the scratches. On top of cars, up in these bushes. On these staircases, no fucks where we do it. Don't tell nobody what we do. I won't tell nobody what we do. Keep this between me and you. All of this between me and you. Let me fuck on you. LMF for you.
Squeeze the day and get ready for a fresh twist. Introducing the best dirty lemonade. It's not just a beverage, it's a whole mood and a whole vibe. It's summertime in a bottle with a secret twist that's sure to lift your spirits. Perfect for those sun-drenched days or chill starlit nights. Ready for a little lemonade adventure? Visit www.bestdirtylemonade.com now to join the fun. Time to sip the magic.
To all hustle, no fear.
All right, we're back. And it's time for You Don't Say. And this is just that time where we find things around where, really? Y'all didn't think that was going to happen? Or really? That's what's happening? You don't say. You know what I mean? You could be on either end of it, right? Here we go. So on May 17th, Montana Governor Greg Gillifante signed a bill banning TikTok in the state. How many of y'all live in Montana? Because I know that's one of them places where it's not a lot of black folks. But there's definitely a lot of people in Montana that's making money off of TikTok, that's making money using that particular app. So now all of those people just lose their source of income? I'm curious. Here we go. The bill was passed by the Montana legislature earlier this month and prohibits the use of TikTok by anyone in Montana, including businesses and government agencies. The bill also prohibits the sale or distribution of TikTok devices or software in the state. Gelafante said that he signed the bill to protect Montanans' privacy and national security. He has raised concerns that TikTok could be used by the Chinese government to collect data on Montanans or to spread propaganda. TikTok has denied these claims. The bill has been met with some criticism from some who say that it is an overreach of governmental power. They argue that the bill violates the First Amendment right to be free and have free speech. TikTok has also said that it will challenge the bill in court. It is unclear how the bill will be enforced. The Montana Department of Justice has said it will work with law enforcement to investigate any violations of the law. What? How do you do that? So if I'm out at the grocery store and I'm you gonna arrest me for doing a TikTok or watching a TikTok? Are y'all gonna arrest children for having TikTok on their phones and doing it? How about if I record the TikTok video, send it to my homegirl, and have her post it to my page, but she live in Texas? Can I do that and still get in trouble? Because I'm telling you right now, a nigga like me gonna find a way around this. I would find a way around this because what? The ban on TikTok in Montana is the first of its kind in the United States, and it remains to be seen whether other states will follow suit. And I don't think y'all should. I don't think y'all should. Banning TikTok, I don't think that's what the right thing to do. Not when not for a state. If y'all gonna ban it, y'all need to do it for the whole country. Because, okay, so what about the people who commute and work in Montana but live somewhere else? Do they got to delete the TikTok app the moment they come? It's too many ways that this just don't make sense. It's just too many ways. So what if I'm just visiting Montana as a tourist? Can I not do a TikTok while I'm there? Will TikTok stop working the moment that I go into Montana? Ranye said, just change the location on your phone, shawty. It'll be straight. And see, that's the thing. It's enough people who know ways around VPNs and stuff. Is this really enforceable? Like, is this kind of like that law where you're not allowed, like sodomy? Sodomy, it's a law on the books where you're not allowed to have sex in the butt. A lot of states have it. But can we really enforce that? Just like there's a law that says dogs can't pee on churches. Go look them up. If I have to, I will do a whole segment on dumbass laws in America that are still on the books. There are laws that have been on the books since the 1800s that they just ain't got rid of yet. I'm for real. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna pull up dumbass laws. Okay, Big Red said, Sunshine, there aren't that many people in Montana. You stupid. I like that though. He also said, my uncle lives outside of Billings and he's off the grid for real. Teacher Anitra said, first of all these other crimes going on, and this is the focus. This is why America is messed up now. And I absolutely agree with you on that one. Okay, this one I call teacher or doctor. Okay. So you think you got your degree and everything, huh? So you think you know everything, huh? If I was this parent, the way I would be so upset at this teacher. First of all, take my kid out this class. Listen to this. Teacher Anitra, I'm gonna need you to step up and speak up on this one. Here we go. A mother in the UK is speaking out after her son was accused of daydreaming in class. He was actually having seizures. Yeah. Stephanie says her son Ruben was diagnosed with epilepsy at the age of 6. He has what's called absent seizures, which are short periods of time when he loses consciousness. So y'all know I like a lot of doctor TV shows and stuff like that. And I've seen these on the doctor shows. Now, the way they portray them is it's in little kids a lot. And the kid will just kind of be talking and all of a sudden, and then snap back into it and don't even know that that anything happened. They just blank out and the lights ain't on. There's nobody home. Stephanie says that Ruben's first teacher was really negative about him and would often tell her that he was misbehaving and daydreaming in class. I just didn't understand why he was being labeled the naughty one, Stephanie said. It wasn't until Ruben was out for dinner with his family one evening and suddenly lost consciousness that Stephanie realized that he may have a medical condition. He was 6 years old and we didn't know what was wrong, Stephanie said. Then a few months later, I noticed it for the first time. He just froze up for around 15 seconds. Ruben eventually was diagnosed with epilepsy and started taking medication. However, his seizures continued to affect his schoolwork. He would often zone out in class and the teachers would think he was daydreaming, Stephanie said, but he was actually having active seizures. Stephanie says that she spoke to Ruben's teachers about his condition, but they didn't seem to understand. She says that one teacher even told her that Ruben was faking it. Oh, so you're not a teacher anymore. You are a neurologist now. You're the kind of doctor that studies brains because you know that my son is faking it. Bitch, take my kid out in this class. Take my kid out this teacher's class because my kid, this is not a safe space for my teacher. Please explain to me how you can tell how you can tell the kid faking it. You teaching 1 + 1. I need you to stay in the range of 1 + 1. They won't even let you teach arithmetic or division or calculus to these kids, but yet you know my kid is faking it. The way I would have snapped on that teacher, it wouldn't have been no way she would have even wanted my kid to be in her class no more. She said, I was really angry. That was the mother, Stephanie. I felt like they weren't taking my son's condition seriously. What about a doctor's note? Y'all, I would have stood right in front of that teacher and told her, I want you to Google it then. Since you think he's faking it, I want you to do your homework. Do your research. I want you to Google it. I want you to WebMD this. Okay, I want you to go to the Cleveland Clinic and type in absent seizures since you know everything. Because Stephanie eventually decided to homeschool Ruben so that she could better manage his condition, saying that he is doing much better now and that he's not having to deal with the stress of school. She says he's much happier now. He's able to focus on his schoolwork and he's not having as many seizures. Stephanie is speaking out about her son's story in the hope that it will raise awareness of epilepsy and the importance of early diagnosis and treatment. She's also calling for schools to be better educated about epilepsy so that they can better support students with the condition. I want other parents to also know that they are not alone, Stephanie said. I want schools to know that they need to do more support to support students with epilepsy. Baby, when I tell you, I've only seen one seizure in real life, and that was the most scariest thing I've ever seen, and it definitely was not an absent seizure. This young man was sitting in class. We were in, I think I was in like 11th or 12th grade, and we were sitting there, and the whole class is having a discussion. Out of nowhere, like it clicked so quick. His body locked up, and he just started shaking, and he fell out of his chair. The reason why I absolutely agree with Stephanie's with the mother, with Stephanie here, is because in that moment, I don't think any of us students knew what to do, but the teacher did. The teacher did. And I believe they put something in his mouth or whatever so that he wouldn't bite himself or swallow his tongue or something that they were saying. They moved all the chairs from around him. You know, like it was things that the teacher was like, it's okay, calm down, everybody move out the way, go get this like he stepped in. I will never, his name was Mr. Andy Smith. I'll never forget this teacher. He stepped in and moved so quick to help this boy. Can you imagine somebody who is unqualified, untrained, doesn't know how to recognize a seizure, didn't know what a seizure was, how to administer aid? Yes. I absolutely believe every teacher should know how to do the Heimlich maneuver. Every teacher should know how to be able to spot a seizure and how to deal with this. There are certain things that it's no way to even know that this is wrong with you. You know what I mean? Concussions. All teachers should know how to be able to assess a concussion. You know what I'm saying? These kids can get hit upside the head with a soccer ball at lunch period. You know what I mean? Come into the classroom and be needing to take a nap. And you don't realize that this kid got an actual problem, but you think he just tired, or you think he faking it, or you think he playing. Y'all, I don't like the fact that she said he was faking it after the parents said this is the issue. I absolutely agree with the parent. I homeschool my kid. Don't even worry about it. I take care of him. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Please don't worry about it. Teacher Anitra says, this teacher needs to just go sit down. I know many teachers who label students based upon others' teachers' opinions, and it's easy to label them than to deal with it. And that's crazy too, because that teacher definitely, let's say he moved to a different class, that teacher could have been like, oh yeah, he was in my class, he just be daydreaming, he naughty, he this, that, and the third. So now that teacher think the kid has a problem, and really what it is that that little boy is having issues. He having seizures, and you don't recognize it, and she didn't recognize it, and y'all labeling him as the bad kid in class. And that is just so sad. Teacher Nietzsche said, teachers do get training on how to handle medical emergencies in the classroom. Yana had a seizure a few years ago, came out of nowhere. She was getting ready for school. Thank God I was home. Oh my God. And has it ever happened again? I mean, the hell. I just told my husband 2 days ago, I was like, husband, I am so happy that we have been lucky enough not to have issues. I mean, I have a friend who recently lost a child. Like, he ain't here no more. You know what I mean? I have friends who have kids who have tons of allergies. I got a friend. I tried to hand my friend's kid what's them things called? A Rice Krispie treat. And she was like, she cannot have that. And I was like, why not? It doesn't have nuts in it. Because I know the kid allergic to nuts. She was like, no, but it's got eggs in it. And I was like, no, it don't. It's a Rice Krispie treat. She was like, but marshmallows. Marshmallow have an egg byproduct in it. Bitch, I didn't know that. I be done killed my kid not knowing that they, like, I don't know. God knew what I could deal with. And I don't know if I would be hyper vigilant enough to have made sure my kid was protected from all kind of stuff like that. But I guess you just have to be like that when you get one of them kind of kids. But I'm lucky. I didn't have no complications during pregnancies. All of the pregnancies that I have had have made it here, and they still here. Like when it comes to children, when it comes to life, when it comes to this whole, you got to say your blessings. Be very grateful. Hell, Yana was a preemie, wasn't she? What kind of preemie was Yana? Was she like preemie, or just, you know, just a little premature, or was she like lungs not developed preemie? Because it's my mom was a preemie. I used to call my mom little drawer baby, because that's what my grandma said. My grandma was like, my mom was so small, they just put her in a drawer instead of getting her a baby bed. But I found out that's what a lot of people did back in the day. Back in the day, our parents didn't have money for a bassinet. So they just opened up a drawer, put some blankets and stuff in there, and you was a little drawer baby. You couldn't do that now. The way you'd get in trouble for having a little drawer baby now would never. She said it never happened again. She went to her dad's house that weekend and hit her head on the end of the couch. And so she had a seizure after that. Damn, that's crazy. She said, yeah, Yana was 1 pound when she was born. 1 pound. Damn. I can't, that's like just in your hand, right? Like she just basically fit in your hand when she was born, right? I can't even imagine a 1 pound baby, y'all. Like, good googly moogly. All right, I call this one He's Mine. I'm telling y'all, it's enough men out here y'all can get y'all own. Y'all ain't got to kill nobody to get no man. Melanie Sasser, a 47-year-old woman from Knoxville, Tennessee, was arrested on May 18th of 2023 on charges of attempting for murder for hire. She's accused of paying $10,000 in Bitcoin to a website called Online Killers Market in exchange for the murder of the wife of a man she met on a dating site. He ain't even your nigga yet. The victim, who has not been identified, told police that she began receiving threatening messages from Sasser after the man she met on the dating site told her that he was married. Sasser allegedly threatened to kill the victim and her children if she did not leave the man alone. The victim eventually contacted the FBI, who launched the investigation. Agents were able to track down Sasser and arrest her, and she's currently being held in custody without bond. If convicted, Sasser faces up to 10 years in prison for dangle? Going to jail for 10 years for dangle? I'm not. You not get ain't no thing that good. Not when you can go buy one on Amazon. And it got ridges in it and do little things and don't never die. They got ones that plug up into the wall. You ain't got to never buy a nano battery again. But you up here about to kill somebody else because you met a man on Bumble, or you done swiped left or swipe whatever you swipe. You done found this dude and he talking to another chick that he done swiped on, and you said, I'm about to take her and her kids out. Boy, you in a hole. Use another one. They said this is a disturbing case and a reminder that there are people out there who are willing to pay for murder. It is important to be aware of the signs of stalking, harassment, and please report any threats to the police. Look, if you see the same person over and over again, they popping up at your job, they popping up at your house, y'all seeing each other at the same stop sign all the time, the same red lights, be vigilant. Be diligent, people. Okay, I tell people all the time, don't go home the same way. Don't drive home the same way. Go a different way every once in a while. Instead of making two lefts and a right, make a right, left. You need. I'm telling y'all, I done stalked somebody once. I didn't stalk her. I just was about to get my get back, because what you weren't gonna do was pull up to my job and try to fight me at work. Bitch, I'll pull up to your house. Okay. So anyways, that's a story for another day. But I followed. She was smart though. She was real smart, because I never made it to her house. Instead, she saw that I was following her, because I really was. She had pulled up to my job and tried to fight me at work. And my boss really loved me. So he made me sit in the office and was like, nah, you ain't going out there to fight her. I'll make her leave. Love that man for that. His name, I called him Ditto, because his name was John Johnson. Ditto. That's why I cut him. Okay, anyways. So one day I'm driving down the street and I just so happened to see her in the car next to me. Okay, bet. I'm Faye's daughter. We already know how this is about to go down. I looked her dead in her face. I see you. And I waited for that light to turn green. And as soon as it did, she went and I waited. I'm not going yet. As soon as she was in front of me, I just followed her. I was going to follow her to wherever she was going to go. And I was hoping she was going home. Because as soon as I know where you live, now it's really a wrap. Now it's a wrap, because now I'm coming up to your house. Since you want to come to my job, I'm going to come to your house. But she was very smart. Instead, she pulled up into the school we went to. She just pulled up to the school we went to and parked and stayed in the car. And so then I was like, all right, bet. And I left. But if I would have found out where that girl lived, I'm telling you, my mama ain't all the way right. And the apple don't fall far from the tree. I'm just saying, you know, instead of a red apple, I try to be a green apple sometimes, but I'm still a fucking apple. Remember that, okay? Remember that. And Teacher Anitra said, and the ones on Amazon don't talk back and don't get on my nerves. Amen. Amen, Teacher Anitra. Amen. Big Red said, for real, I got 2 restraining orders against 2 different women in Memphis, Tennessee. Women are different. They just be popping up. Women are, you know, women are really emotional, but men are really emotional too. What war hasn't started because a man wasn't emotional? Because he didn't want something somebody else had. You know what I'm saying? It's not a women thing. It's a people thing. This desire to possess another person is really, really weird to me. And when your kids start dating, please be mindful of that. If y'all don't know, let me say this now. Let me say this now. There is a very, very high rate of domestic violence cases among teens. Okay? Very high, not just domestic violence, but mental warfare. Okay, talk to your daughters about the girls or guys that she's dating. Find out what kind of conversations they having. If your kid is in a relationship with somebody and they want to get out the relationship, and that other person is gaslighting them, telling them, oh, I'll hurt myself if you leave me or anything else. Or even at that age, kids are telling other kids, ain't nobody else gonna want to be with you. Stuff like that. Nobody else gonna do you right. When you're young like that, you might actually believe that dumb shit. Y'all need to make sure y'all are helping y'all kids through this dating world as well. You know what I'm saying? Y'all stop at don't get pregnant, but it's more than just don't get pregnant. Teach your daughters to actually date. Okay, you don't have to go out on a date with somebody one time and automatically that's your boyfriend. Go date a couple of different people. It's going to be a rule in my house. If you want to go out on a date with somebody, you can go out on 2 dates in a row. But that 3rd date, you got to go out with a different person. You got to go out with a different person. And this lady told me that. She said, I do this to my kids because, one, this helps where if you really like this person, dating another person will give you a chance to know if you really do like them like that, or if you still want to be out there and experiment and see new people and get to know other people. The other reason why is usually by the 3rd date is when they have sex. So if I make you go on a date with a different person on that 3rd date, hopefully I can stop you from hunching. You know what I'm saying? But I don't let your kids date my kids. Because I'm telling you right now, I'm equipping my son and my daughter with game. And if I know my husband the way I know my husband and the way I watch my husband growing up with his cousins, my husband is definitely going to give my kids game. And I'm talking about my daughter too. Because my husband used to teach his cousins like this, be like this. They want something from you, be like this. And that's my husband teaching his cousin. What do you think he's going to teach his daughter? And she's already spoiled. He's going to continue that legacy with her. I wish I had my father in my household when I was growing up to have taught me that. But instead, I'm the one that wants to be easygoing. I don't want to cause no problems. Nah, the bitches that cause problems get shit done. But that's here nor there. Teacher Anitra said, Big Red, what were you out there doing in Memphis, Tennessee? Got 2 different women with restraining orders. Big Red was out there laying. Okay. Natural Way said 10 years for dangle. That wasn't even yours. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. I'm not going to jail. I'm not going to jail for no dangle that's not mine. I'm not. And even if it's my dangle, if you was slanging dangle, then I'm definitely not going to jail because you was slanging it. It shouldn't have been out there for anybody to catch it. Or is that just me? That's just me. Okay, I'm just gonna stop. Anyways, y'all, you know what? Look, it is time for us to get out of here. But No Fret My Pet. I will be back tomorrow. And we had another great show planned for you tomorrow. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned for that. Also, you can stay on the Hits 92.3 platform because we have a abundance of shows on this platform that are dope. What? Say it again. Dope. Today at 12, we have In the Middle. Then at 4 o'clock, we have Unbox Top 10. Later on in the day, today around 7, we have the Pep Talk with Tay show. We also, I think, have the Lick show tonight and Spank Me Positive. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned for all of those dope shows right here. Big Red talking about I was out there blessing them, teacher and Nitra. They don't call me Big Red for nothing. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned right here on the Hits 92.3 platform. Also, to let you know, y'all make sure y'all check out my Instagram because Best Dirty Lemonade is going to be at a festival out in, I think he said Boston, out in Boston. Check your emails. If you guys are with All Hustle No Fear and I got your email address, you can check your email and I bet you it's in there because I sent y'all something about that. But you can also check on my Instagram page. I'll be posting information about that this week as well. Like I said earlier today, Art and Spark is this week. So if you need something to do on a Saturday and you need to have some fun, you want to kiki a little bit and draw, color, paint, whatever you want to do, y'all make sure y'all get y'all tickets to Art and Spark. You can get them at spark.com. We also have a Schmoga coming up July 9th. Make sure you check out my Instagram page for that. You can get some more information. There is a link in my bio so that you can get these tickets. Doors open at 8:30 p.m. The yoga session starts at 9:30. It's hosted by Wildin' Out's Tyler Chronicles. And yeah, we're doing a movie this time. We're going to do green and screen. And we're going to be picking a movie. We're going to have a whole bunch of different movies that you can choose from. And y'all vote. And whatever movie wins is what I'm going to play. Y'all want to play high movies, which makes sense. But I wanted to play The Fifth Element. That's what I wanted to play. But somebody was like, don't nobody want to watch that. And I was like, y'all suck. Okay. Anything that got Mr. Bruce Willis in it, I'm watching. I am a big Bruce Willis fan. Okay. Don't be at my house on Christmas and think you gonna turn off Die Hard because we watch Die Hard every Christmas at my house. Okay. Yippee-ki-yay, mother. Anyways, so y'all make sure y'all check all of those things out. We about to go ahead and get out of here. But as always, you can get more All Hustle No Fear at allhustlenofear.com. You can watch past episodes. You can watch any of our pop-ups. You can see all kinds of behind the scenes, a lot of just extra All Hustle No Fear shit. Okay. And we about to get out of here. That's your sister's favorite movie. I love that movie. Okay. Especially when man, that blue lady was singing. And if you don't know, y'all remember that lady who sang, you gotta be bad, you gotta be strong, you gotta be wiser. Y'all remember that girl? That's the lady that's in the blue. That's the lady in the blue. Yep. That's her. Just letting y'all know. That's who it is. All right, y'all. We about to go ahead and get out of here. I'm going to let y'all listen to some music before we go. But this is All Hustle No Fear right here on Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. Check us out and everybody else that's on this dope-ass platform. And I'll see y'all tomorrow.
This is Karen the Connector coming to you live here on Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. I'm here live every Thursday from 12 to 2 talking about what's important to you. So make sure you tune in.
Hi everyone, my name is Ty. I joined the book club because lately I've been working on a lot of self-development. I'm trying to push myself to actually create the life that I want. So I joined the book club as a way to help change their mindset, as a way to learn something different and something new that'll help push me there. So far, reading this first book, I can't say that it has changed the way I think, like completely. Like my perception of things now is a lot different than what it was when I started. So I'm excited, so excited to be here. I can't wait to finish this book, which is why I've been reading so many pages lately, because I want to make sure I stay on track. I want to make sure I keep up. And I'm excited to see what book comes next and excited to learn and network with everyone in the group. Have a nice Sunday. Bye.
Ryan on the beat.
And I'm hoping it don't rain today, 'cause I wanna go out and play. If someday I forget about every yesterday, something will blow my mind away, because I'm ready to throw it away. Waking up just to hear him say, I'd wish you sleep forever. I hope heaven rejects you, the pits of hell accept you forever, ever. But you've never weathered the storm before, and I don't invite you past the mat at my door. And I'm hoping it don't rain today, 'cause I wanna go out and play. If someday I'll forget about every yesterday, something will blow my mind away. Something will blow my mind away. Don't take yourself for granted. Don't take it for granted. Don't take up for granted. Nothing in life is handed. Don't take yourself for granted. Don't take it for granted. Don't take up for granted. Nothing in life is handed.
I just want to run my business and do ratchet shit with my friends. That's it.